In his infinite wisdom and boundless creativity, God devised a magnificent plan in the depths of his endless being. Speaking into the void, each word he uttered stirred the cosmos into existence. His voice echoed through the darkness, carrying with it the promise of creation. As God is eternal, without beginning or end, he dwelled in a realm beyond heaven and earth before creation. This is the glory realm, as described in Psalm 8 verse 1. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory above the heavens. Although the Bible doesn't describe this realm in detail, we can infer that it is a different glory realm above the heavens. Psalm 91 also refers to the secret place of the Most High, suggesting God has a secret place not in heaven, as we all know about heaven. Therefore, this secret place is likely part of the glory realm above the heavens. In the beginning, there was only darkness, a deep, impenetrable void stretching infinitely. Within this timeless expanse, the presence of God hovered, a singular force of boundless power and infinite wisdom. Over the next 7 days, his magnificent creation unfolded. On the first day, God spoke into the void, and his voice echoed through the emptiness. As Genesis 1 verses 3 to 5 says, "And God said, let there be light, and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day." The brilliance of this divine light infused warmth and life into the formless cosmos. The celestial dance of light and shadow marked the passage of time in this newly formed universe. As the first day drew to a close, the brilliance of the light gently faded into the soft hues of twilight. Then, with a gentle stirring of his breath, morning arrived, a new dawn and a testament to the creative power of God. On the second day, he created the vast sky. As Genesis 1 verses 6 to 8 says, "And God said, let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water. So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so. God called the vault sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day." Instantly, the heavens stirred to life as God's creative word took form. Above and below, the waters that had once mingled in chaotic unity now found their place. God commanded the separation, gathering the waters under the expanse to reveal the expansive seas while a firmament emerged above, a glorious vault spanning the universe. God named this celestial expanse the sky, a canopy of azure brilliance stretching infinitely above the newly formed earth. Within its embrace, the waters above the expanse formed majestic clouds drifting gracefully across the heavens. The second day concluded with a divine proclamation of completion. On the second day of creation, God observed the division of the waters and the birth of the sky, noting that it was good. As evening fell, the hues of twilight began to spread over the waters and the sky. As the night gave way to the dawn, the morning emerged, showing the intentional and purposeful creation by the hand of God. On the third day, with a majestic gesture, the waters receded, exposing stretches of dry land beneath. Mountains rose, valleys formed, and plains stretched out across the newly uncovered earth. As described in Genesis 1:9-13, "And God said, let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear. And it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the land produce vegetation, plants bearing seed according to their kinds and trees bearing fruit with seed in it. And there was evening, and there was morning." These words carry the essence of life itself, and immediately the earth responded. From the newly formed soil, shoots of green began to appear. Delicate grasses covered the plains, their slender blades catching the first rays of sunlight. Shrubs and bushes adorned the landscape, each bursting with buds and blooms of various colors. Majestic and towering trees spread their branches wide, bearing fruits of all kinds, each containing seeds within. The earth rejoiced in obedience to its Creator as the air filled with the sweet fragrance of blossoms and the rustling of leaves in the gentle breeze. God looked upon this flourishing tapestry of life with profound satisfaction. It was a symphony of creation, each plant and tree fulfilling its purpose in the intricate web of existence. As evening fell, bathing the earth in hues of twilight, God's work on the third day was complete. As morning broke anew, the earth sparkled with the brilliance of God's creative touch, a testament to His wisdom, power, and boundless love for all life. Thus, on the third day of creation, God fashioned the earth into a lush and fertile garden, full of the promise of growth and abundance. After creating the vast environment on earth, God created the sun, moon, and stars in the sky on the fourth day. In the vast expanse of the early cosmos, where darkness and light had yet to find their places, God's voice rang out with divine authority. As stated in Genesis 1:14-19, and God said, "Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times, and days, and years, and let them be lights in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth." And it was so. God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky to give light on the earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God saw that it was good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the fourth day. With these words, the heavens stirred. The formless expanse above the earth shimmered with anticipation as God's creative decree took form. Suddenly, as if emerging from the very fabric of existence, two great lights appeared. The sun to govern the day with its radiant warmth and the moon to preside over the night with its gentle glow. Stars, countless in number, adorned the celestial canopy, each placed with meticulous care by the hand of the Creator. God observed the heavenly orchestra with great joy. He saw that it was good, as the lights in the sky now set the pace for time and the seasons on earth. As the fourth day of creation came to a close, the sky was lit up with newly formed stars and constellations. The earth was bathed in the gentle glow of the moon, and as the sun set, it painted the horizon in warm colors. With the sunrise, the world was renewed in the glory of God's creation, reflecting His wisdom, power, and loving care for everything He had made. In the peaceful expanse of the fifth day of creation, the sea shimmered under the soft light of the morning sun. The sky stretched out like a vast canvas, waiting for God's creative touch. According to Genesis 1:20-23, God said, "Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the sky." He created the great sea creatures and every bird, each with its own kind. God saw that it was good, and He blessed them, saying, "Be fruitful and increase in number and fill the waters, and let the birds increase on the earth." In the beginning, God made humans in His own image, creating both male and female in His likeness. He blessed them and instructed them to have children, grow in number, and populate the earth. He gave them dominion over all creatures, both in the sea and on the land, including birds, fish, and all other animals. God said, "I give you every plant that has seeds and all the trees with fruit that has seeds to eat." He extended this provision to all the animals, birds, and creatures that move on the ground, ensuring they also have green plants for food. Everything He had made was good, and on the sixth day, God was pleased with His work. In the morning, birds flew joyfully with their colorful wings, and creatures filled the sea, moving gracefully. As the sixth day ended, God felt a deep sense of satisfaction in the beauty and diversity of life. On the seventh day, after finishing His creation, God rested. As Genesis 2:1-3 explains, "Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array." By the seventh day, God had finished the work He had been doing. So on the seventh day, He rested from all His work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy because on it He rested from all the work of creating that He had done. This day of rest was not due to exhaustion, but rather a celebration of His complete and perfect creation. The sky was a vast canvas of stars, and the earth was a beautiful mosaic of landscapes, reflecting God's glory and power as stated in Psalm 19 verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Romans 1 verse 20 reinforces this by saying, "For since the creation of the world God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." The seventh day is a reminder of God's perfect work and his desire for peace and harmony in creation.